We've got an absolute treat. Now, this is an amazing lady I have known for I think it was about 2015. Our paths crossed. She was involved in network marketing with me, and we always kept in touch. And then she popped up again. She was promoting something which is now known as Nowsite. She was promoting it, but she was promoting it that well, and she had such a amazing interest, and she's an authority in marketing that Nowsite didn't want to promote. Nowsite gave her a marketing position. She is that good. So it's an absolute privilege to welcome to the show, joining us. Well, she normally joins us from New Jersey, but I suspect she's actually not in New Jersey today. Ladies and gentlemen, make a noise for Ms. Cheryl Coco.
Yay! Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing? Where are you joining us from?
I'm in Pennsylvania right now in a tiny cabin, but still here for the Metaverse. So thank you so much, Andy, and thank you, Miguel, for having me.
Oh, it's an absolute privilege. Now, the big question, what are you going to be talking to us about today, please?
So I'm going to share with everyone here, make sure that you drop a comment. Support the female amongst the men here, guys. Make sure that you drop a comment, smash the like button for me. But I'm going to share with people 3 ways that the metaverse will impact your business and what you can do about it today.
Well, I tell you what, that is amazing. It's absolutely amazing that you've taken that topic today. It's a brilliant way to start our event. So, without further ado, Cheryl, you have the floor. Take it away, please.
Just before Cheryl goes, guys, you are all live inside our G-Meta arena. Just to show you, that's our G-Meta arena. That's little square right there. And as you can see, you are live. The feed is a little delayed, but everything is live. If you join in, you can see there's a few people joining. The feed is a little delayed, but if you refresh, it will be more updated. So guys, keep joining in. It's very simple to go inside the digital universe. It's gmeta1.1. So go ahead, guys, go ahead.
Okay, Cheryl, do what you do best. Please take the floor. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much. Once again, thank you to Andy and Miguel and everybody that's here. Like I said, make sure that you support your girl, smash the like button and comment for me here. I also want to say thank you to our speakers that are coming up next. We have Brandon Ivy, OJ Jordan, Tom Schenk, and of course, one of my great friends, Cedric Harris. Today, I have the opportunity to share with you 3 ways the metaverse will impact your business and what you can do about it today. I'm going to start with number 1, and you're living it right now. And it's as far as events are concerned. Events. This will impact the way that you do business forever. You're in one of the very first, events you've probably ever been in. So if this is your very first metaverse event, what I want you to do is make sure that you drop a comment here, shake your head, phone a friend. Look at this. I was at an event in the metaverse today. The reason I'm asking you to do that is because before March of 2020, get this, like really come closer to the screen. Before March of 2020, only 45% of people had ever attended a virtual event. What? Do you even believe that? 2 years later? So 2 years later now, 87% of people have attended a virtual event, right? That's not all though. So they believe, well, we believe that in about 5 years, most of the events that you have will be in the metaverse. And you get a jump start on that right now. See, right here below me, it says to join us in the G-Meta Arena, go here. right? gmeta1.land. If you haven't done that, get that full experience. You want to say that you had the opportunity to be at an event inside of the metaverse, okay? This will impact your business forever. Look, why are events so impactful in the metaverse? If we went from 45% of people ever attending a virtual event to 87% in 2 years, how do you think the growth will be inside of the metaverse, where you can immerse yourself inside of the platform and feel like you're actually there? What makes the metaverse different than every other virtual event we've ever had? Well, it's things like unlimited attendance, unlimited design capabilities, and one of my favorites, unlimited monetization. Okay, so let me give you a quick example, because your kids have already experienced this if you haven't. If you have kids, they've already experienced this. So we have video games like Fortnite and Roblox that some of us kind of, well, turn their nose up at, or if you're on Fortnite, look, my call sign is it's Aunt Carol, I'm great, add me, okay? So look, there are concerts that are held inside of that arena that inspire things like the metaverse. And I want to share with you why this is so impactful. So maybe some of you know the artist Ariana Grande, you know, thank you next. That, I'm not her, however, right? This artist earned over $20 million for her 3-day virtual tour inside of Fortnite. Okay, that's like inside of a metaverse style arena that you have the opportunity to witness now and be a part of. Why is that so impactful? Because in 1 day traveling, going to a physical location, she earns about $650,000, right? Numbers matter. The data matters. And I'm going to share with you, look, the data has mattered and you're in the right place. Okay, so look, she earned a total of $20 million doing the entire season of The Voice, but she did it in 3 days inside of a different aspect and arena that you have the opportunity to be a part of. I want you to think of how limitless this could be, where you're at right now, and how it will impact the way people do business and continue to do business. As far as events are concerned, look, you might be thinking, well, will people actually immerse themselves into events the way that they have inside of the metaverse? What can you do about it? And how can you embrace it? And the fact of the matter is, the data speaks for itself. If the growth inside of a virtual arena has grown in 2 years from 45% to 87%, and you have an even better experience inside of the metaverse, right? Where right now you get to feel like you're there, you're immersed in it, you get to meet people. The possibilities are unlimited. You're no longer face to face in those squares that I can't remember the name of the TV show. Drop it here if you can. Oh, the Brady Bunch, right? We all don't look like that, but we get to meet and our avatars get to meet. How will that impact your business? You want to be the first people taking advantage of this. You want to be the person that says, hey, I understand how it works there. I've been a part of it, I've presented there, or I've been at an event there and I've witnessed it, because you get to be on the forefront of that. So the first way is, well, you're experiencing it right now. Events will never be the same, and you'll be fully immersed in it. The opportunity that you have right now is, will you take advantage of it, and do you understand that impact in your business? Obviously you do, but to join us in the arena, click below. Got it? So that's way number 1. Let's talk about number 2, right? Marketing is my forte, of course. And they say, well, content is king. Of course, content is king. That's great. But marketing is queen and she runs the household. Well, they say marketing is queen and she runs the household, but marketing is queen and she will run the metaverse as well. It's all about what you can do about it today. You see, The difference between here, just like I talked to you about at that event, is you don't get to play Hollywood squares anymore. You don't have to worry about being the Brady Bunch. The thing that people will love most about it is the immersion of, right, being a part of the metaverse. You are judged by your character or your avatar. Okay, that's why you see people or you hear people selling things like clothing and different things that your avatar can wear. What does your avatar look like? But there's things that you can do about it today to prepare yourself for when this becomes even bigger. And it all comes down to how you're branding yourself. Are you getting out there? Are you on social media? Are you there right now? Not just whispering or hiding behind something, but how do you present yourself? Because how you present yourself now, right, is you get to decide who you want to be. That's the power of your brand. You get to change and shift, and that's the point of it. Look, if you go back to the beginning, even from when I knew Andy, what did he say, 2015? Geez. Andy, it's a long time ago, hush, right? But 2015, look, I'm sure the brand that I had then is not the brand that I have now, and you get to reinvent yourself faster and easier than ever before. That's the way that it'll impact your business. The thing is, are you preparing for it now? So do you understand the impact of your brand? What are you doing to increase the likelihood of someone recognizing your brand? Are you everywhere? Or are you nowhere at all? Can people find you? Where are we streaming at right now? If you ask Andy, he's like, make sure that you share this. We're streaming over here. Twitter, I have no idea. He's got it everywhere because he understands the impact of being everywhere, but your brand needs to do the exact same thing. Make sure that you present yourself professionally, right? Everywhere that you go, whether it's on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter or Instagram or even on TikTok, right? There are things to come that people will see forever, but you get to reinvent yourself. It's the power of that avatar, and you get to choose. There's one thing that's a bit scary about that too. And you could either get scared and turn away from it, or you can get scared and run right toward it. See, people believe that, well, while you're in the metaverse or doing things like that, and that power of that avatar is, hey, you can be sitting in a cabin in the woods somewhere in Pennsylvania and present yourself as if you are, I don't know, the man or the woman, right? Your brand can speak for itself. Your avatar can take on an entirely different persona. Can it? Well, you can either decide today to embrace that fact and start leaning into it, or going, I'm not sure, because you've always had that power. You have the power to present yourself in any way that you want, and you can shift today. So I ask you, right, as far as the impact that this will have in your business, what is it that you're doing about it today? Are you immersing yourself into the event that you're at right now? Have you decided to click and join the G Meta Arena? Or are you still watching this live on social media? I get it, right? That's cool. Do you understand the power of marketing? Like I said, content is king, but marketing is queen, and she runs the household. And she's already running the metaverse. Just ask people about where they, what they wear in the metaverse, their character, their avatar, right? What they look like, where they live. It get crazy. But how are you presenting yourself? That's what matters, and it has to start today. I need you to start thinking deeper about your brand, because when you show up at that event, show up with some swag, right? Okay, let's talk about way number 3, that the metaverse will impact your business. Look, I talk to you about events and marketing and the power of your business. That's why you're here, right? To understand tips to build and grow your business. If you're watching this, you're probably a small business owner, or, right, you're an entrepreneur in some way or another. The thing about being an entrepreneur is that in order to build or grow our businesses, we need to understand how to generate leads for our business, whether it be inside of, well, the universe or inside of the metaverse, right? So how will you be forced to understand lead generation inside of a place that you haven't been before? Well, I want to share with you how you can prepare for it right now, okay? We talked about the power of an event. We talked about the power of your avatar, but let's talk about the power of lead generation. You see, relationships will matter even more than ever before. Thanks for the shout out, Andre. Relationships will matter more than ever before. Creating relationships. We do all kinds of things with attraction marketing and online marketing, but what about the reaching out and creating friendships, creating relationships? If you're scared to talk to people, even on social media, this is the wake-up call to tell you, look, now's the time to start building and expanding your network in every arena that you're in, not just the G-Meta one, okay? Whether you're on LinkedIn or Facebook or wherever it is, what are you doing to expand your connections? If you're waiting, right? If you're waiting to just do the attraction marketing, get out there, speak, be the best, and hopefully people come to you, great, that's gonna take you a long time. And well, the metaverse isn't waiting for anybody. And neither is social media or that platform. You have to take control. I get super passionate when I talk about lead generation because you don't have a business unless you have leads for your business. That's what I do, right? Help people generate leads for their business. I want you to think of this. How many of you have been told, wait until somebody comes to you? Wait until somebody likes, wait until somebody comments, wait until somebody reaches out. Wait. You don't want to be the spammy person. You won't want to be the first person to reach out. Goodness sakes. Oh my. But if you're not used to reaching out to strangers, if you're not used to talking to strangers, if you're not used to creating a relationship out of nothing, how do you imagine that in the middle of an event, in the middle of an arena, in the middle of thousands of people with unlimited attendance, unlimited design, unlimited monetization, how do you make an impact? Yes, the power of your avatar and your character. Remember, this all sticks together, but also how you create relationships. Do you know how to communicate with someone? We kind of forget all the things that we've ever learned in kindergarten, don't we? And how to make a friend. So if you're afraid to reach out to somebody brand new on social media, ask them what they do, tell them that you have some things in common, well, how do you expect you're going to do that in the metaverse? It's funny what we're told today and how things, right? How things will impact your business and change. Where you're once told will work or will not work, well, how it will change and it will work in one arena. It's a matter of if you will be prepared for it. So I ask you, when was the last time you reached out to a stranger on social media and began to make friends with them? Are you constantly sitting there waiting for someone to come to you? Or are you taking action? If you really want to prepare your business, if you really, right, want to understand how this can impact your business, you need to take this step today. You need to understand how this entire thing will work. So can you begin making friendships with new people? Can you stop waiting for everybody to reach out? Can you, well, talk to people about what you do or your business? Oh my gosh, hold on for a second. Without posting in a like or a comment to prompt you to reach out to somebody, you're going to bring all the skills that you once learned in real life, right? The way that you get out there, the way that you create friendships and create conversation, right? And you're going to apply that because it's going to be different, or you're going to have that full immersion of the metaverse. Look, I want to share with you a funny story here. I was laughing quite a bit. You know, I'm pretty shy if I'm out. Giving the speech is easy for me, believe it or not, but I'm pretty shy when I'm out, right? So I'm out having some lunch with a friend, and there's these two women beside us here. There's these two women beside us here. We're having some lunch. And immediately, I don't know how, right? But they just start creating this conversation. Hi, how are you? Where are you from? And they're telling me how they met on the internet. It was hilarious. Okay? I mean, I don't want to get this. Wait. I don't want to put this woman's business out there, but she was so fantastic. Wait. So she's telling me about how she had this impactful event in her life, and you know, she had some weight loss surgery and she was feeling confident and she was beautiful, and I really loved having a conversation with her. In a minute, right? In seconds, I went from my chair sitting with someone that I really wanted to be with to sitting next to her and having a conversation with her and finding out all about her life. She's telling me about her sister. She's telling me about how her and her friend met. It was great. Okay. She's telling me about what they ate. She's telling me everything about her husband. It was hilarious. Come to find out, wait for it. Come to find out, okay, they're both inside of the network marketing industry or direct sales. And I'm just sitting here, and it was such a learning lesson for me. I'm sharing this with you, right? Because they took it, and I was like, these people are fantastic. They're great, especially in person. And this is what you can apply inside of the arena, okay? So they just start chit-chatting with me out of nowhere, not knowing me. I didn't say anything, right? I have that Jersey face. I'm a little like, why are you smiling? Why are you looking at me? Hold on a minute. What's going on, right? But they're sitting there and they start telling me about what they sell. They start telling me about how they got into it and how they're friends and what they do for their real, they called it their real job, right? The 9-to-5 thing, but how they had this side hustle for over a year, how they had 60 customers. It was great. Okay. And she's like, would you be interested? Just flat out asking me. And I'm like, of course I could. Follow me, right? We become friends on Facebook. It was so beautiful. I loved it. And of course, if you know anything about me, if someone approaches me, right, especially in real life, I was so seriously interested. It was cute. And of course, I became a customer. I thought it was wonderful. But the point of me telling you that story is to show you how I could have been better, how you could be better, how we all could, to prepare for what's to come, right? I took a page from them. I actually mentally took a note as a marketer and said, Cheryl, the way that the universe, the way that the metaverse is going, the way that people will virtually immerse themselves into something, girl, you better be prepared for it. You can't just wait for people to come to you. It's not the same way that it works here on social media, where you get to put out the content. Like I said, marketing is queen as she runs the household. Can you create real relationships with people? That's how you generate leads. Look at the way she did it to me. Hey, what's going on? She just starts to come. Where are you from? starts a conversation, tells me about her, tells me about what she does, connects with me on social media, sends me a link, I become a customer just like that. That's how business is done. And I loved it. It didn't feel any different, right? But we are told not to do that. We take that away from each other here on social media, right? And I'm not talking down about it. You all know how to market on social media. I need you to prepare for lead generation in a different universe, in the metaverse. But I need you to start preparing for it now. I need you to think of the way that you create conversations today. I need you to think of, well, oh my gosh, I can't reach out to her. When was the last time you just reached out to somebody? Hey, what's up? I love your post. Hey, how are you? Great profile. Just like she did. If you want to know how to generate leads in the metaverse or generate leads here, it starts here in the universe. It will impact your business. The question is, are you ready for it? The question is, are you ready for it? Can you learn from those ladies? Can you learn from that event the same way that I did? And how can you apply it to what you do today? So that years to come, when you're immersed in this event, well, you'll be ready. And you'll remember what it's like to do things with full immersion. You'll remember what it's like to create conversations with somebody out of nowhere. And maybe you got a little jersey on your face like I do. Well, who are they talking to? What's happening, right? But you can embrace it and start to have real conversations with people and understand that everybody that you come in contact with, well, you're creating a relationship with, that you have no idea where it can go. These are the 3 ways that the metaverse will impact your business. And you need to know what you can do about it today. Events, right? Events, you're doing it right now. Just make sure you join the gmeta1.land, right? Get in the arena. Understand how it can impact your business. Understand how marketing and your avatar and who you create and your brand will impact your business. What are you doing about it today? What are you doing about your brand today? And will you carry that on over to the metaverse? And about lead generation. If you are sitting back, waiting for people, doing nothing, just posting online, going, they'll come to me. Well, it's time to get back in the game, right? Create conversations and create real relationships with people, just like we learned that I had to having lunch with those ladies. Look, I want to thank every single person here for commenting, liking. Thanks so much, and support your girl. I want to say thank you to Andy and Miguel for having me. And let's give a shout out to our speakers that are coming up. We have Brandon Ivy, we have OJ Jordan, we have Tom Shank coming up for you. And of course, my great friend, Cedric Harris, who I believe is next. Guys, thank you so much. And I'm going to turn it back on over to you.